Okay, today I'm just gonna do a general rant, on the greatest thing for kids in the 80s. I am talking about Nintendo. See, there's a trope that started with, Nintendo's, the guy who made Nintendo great, Shigeru Miyamoto. No, he's what the video game industry calls an idea guy, which the video game industry despises, and I can understand why. Because, the video game industry is not like a lot of other entertainment industries. In the computer game industry, you got like coders hunkered behind a computer screen, fucking doing complex computer programming to make these games. Must have been a lot easier in the 80s, but an idea guy comes along, he shits at an idea for a video game, and he makes just as much as a programmer. Shigeru Miyamoto, he's an idea guy at Nintendo, and he started the whole thing in video games of saving the princess from the bad guy. Donkey Kong, Pauline, where Mario is just hanging out with Pauline, then a gorilla called Donkey Kong steals Pauline, gives Mario a big old middle finger, and says, "Go fuck yourself, Mario, I'm taking your fucking woman." Oh shit, I love Nintendo as a kid, I pray to God it's not like in the movie Tron, where these computer programs or bits of pixels and polygons are actually alive in some computer dimension, and I've killed tons of them, and someday I'm gonna be sucked into my computer like in Tron, standing trial, and the judge will look at me and go, "Holy shit, you have literally killed billions of polygons in 20 years, asshole. What do you say in your defense?" To which I would say, "Well, sorry, I was trying to save a princess. I'm not a monster, I mean, sure, I cut a path of genocide throughout the Koopa Kingdom to save one white woman. I'm not a bad person, Your Honor." That trope is used in a lot of video games, Oh, saving the princess, where the game's boss steals her from you, like in the game Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, oh yeah, Arthur and Princess Prin are just chillaxing in a cemetery. Then, Satan shows up, steals Princess Prin, gives, Arthur a big old middle finger and goes, "Go fuck yourself, Arthur, I got your bitch, okay? I got your bitch, and to get her back, you're gonna have to fight your way past tons of ghosts and goblins and red devils, and if you beat me, Satan, then I'll tell you, go fuck yourself again, Arthur. That was all an illusion. Beat the game again on harder difficulty." To which Arthur replies, "Well, you can go fuck yourself, Satan. You don't know it, but this is me and Princess Prin's thing. Well, I'm slaughtering, my way past your army of ghosts and ghouls to get Princess Prin back from the devil in my boxer shorts because my armor was not up to task. I know she's in your lair, Satan, figuring herself silly to the thought of her dear Arthur slaughtering ghosts and goblins. The bitch is sick, Satan, I don't know how to tell you." That's why I love video games, Oh, Captain N, the Game Master. It's kind of like the Wizard of Oz, except Dorothy is Kevin, a guy in middle America whose entire existence as a teenager revolves around Nintendo. He has a blazer with an N on it for Nintendo, you know, and well, one day the people of Nintendo Land suck Kevin into the television. Take him to Nintendo Land. It's like the Wizard of Oz, you know. If it was meant to sell Nintendo consoles, stat. Like, oh shit. Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog. You see, Sega, you know, had the 16-bit market for a while, the corner of the market. Then the Super Nintendo comes out and, well, they're competing. Nintendo had the better hardware if you know anything about the bit wars, you know. But, you know, what happens is, you know, I guess the guys at Sega are going, we need a way to compete with, you know, Nintendo. Quick, we need a mascot that young people will root for instead of that Mario son of a bitch. You know, and then they come up with Sonic the Hedgehog, the anti-establishment video game mascot. Oh yeah, and Sonic the cartoon was great. You know, when Sonic tells you someone tries to touch your chili dog, tell an adult immediately, cause that's no good. Yes, Sonic, the anti-establishment video game character. Do not touch a kid's chili dog. Like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, I haven't played console games since the days of Super Nintendo. I preferred PC until they got virtual reality. And well, I love virtual reality. In ordinary games, you can't like throw your pistol up in the air and, you know, like these fucking VR's intense. Like, shit, we have come such a long way since the days of Pong. And I gotta say, you know, if I ever had the honor to talk to the, you know, angry video game critic, I would just say, are you fucking insane saying that, you know, E.T. on the Atari 2600 is what destroyed the video game market? Did you play those fucking games? E.T. just because you could tell that ill-defined bunch of pixels was E.T. and the other ill-defined bunch of pixels was Elliot. E.T. was the, you know, Lawrence of Arabia of video games at the time. Like, that's why I love Angry Video Game Nerd. Holy shit, Atari porn. Yes, that's the way to show respect for the plight of Native Americans. Make the video game Custer's last stand. Oh god, that makes white people look great. Like, VR is fucking fun, you know, and like, oh shit, Captain N the Game Master. They need to make a sequel to that as a movie. You know, like, it'll be like the Wizard out of Oz, but the TV spits out Captain N the Game Master like 35 years later. He's a middle-aged man, and oh mom, I got sucked into Nintendo Land. I was chillaxing with, you know, that prissy Simon Belmont. And, you know, Mega Man, who says Mega High a lot, and Kid Icarus, who says Icarus at the end of every sentence, but I'm back, Mom. Then, you know, big movie version of Captain N the Game Master, you know, is kind of like, you know, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, where they put Kevin in an insane asylum, you know, and he's like telling the other crazy people, Well, I was really in Nintendo land, you know, like my zapper seemed badass until I was in Doom land, and the Doom guy whipped out his BFG, was laughing at me, said, "Go home with your fucking zapper, faggot." Captain N was hilarious. Like, Nintendo in Japanese apparently means leave luck to heaven, you know. There used to be a company that made an obscure ancient Japanese card game called Pentafunta, but they saved the video game industry in the 80s because of Atari's bad business practices. You know, where, you know, they had no quality control. Like, fucking dog food companies were fucking making Atari games. Like, why the fuck, Alpo, were you making video games? You make dog food. But, you know, Nintendo saved the industry with the concept of quality control. You know, they have these little chips in Nintendo cartridges, and the Gestapo of Nintendo says, if your game is not up to our standards, no chips for you, asshole. You know, like, you know, that's why there was never a, you know, Nintendo porn game industry. That's what I love about Republicans, you know. Like Grand Theft Auto, yes, we need anybody to make the video game industry look bad. Our go-to guy is, you know, Rockstar Entertainment. You know, but the hot coffee debacle in San Andreas, you know, oh shit, listen, we're Republicans and we don't mind a game where you're shooting cops, going on high-speed chases and running over pedestrians and selling drugs, but how dare you have sex in a video game? That is immoral. But the video game industry is fucking hilarious, and oh yeah, like thank you, Columbine. Ever since that bullshit, yes, I'm pretty sure it was Doom that made two emo fucking angsty little motherfuckers shoot up their school, you know, and, well, no, it was Doom, you know. Apparently those fucked up kids thought they were Doom Guy and all the other students were Caco demons or imps or some shit. You know, listen, video games will not make you shoot a place up. Small possibility they'll just make you better at it, which is why some people shouldn't play these games. Like shit. Yeah, society, go fuck yourself trying to make me feel bad about playing these games. We live in a society of Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees. Torture porn. You know, and like fucking Freddy-O's. Freddy-O's a children's cereal based with, yes, Freddy Krueger, a cereal mascot for a children's cereal. But VR is fucking, oh shit. Like, these games are fucking great. Like, it is literally, you know, a $100 billion a year industry, you know, and well, I'm out of ammo. I used way too much pistol ammunition. Oh, see, that's why I love VR. You actually feel like you're tossing the weapon in the air and catching it with the other hand. Like, the video game industry is great. There's literally millions of fucking jobs, you know. Oh, what monster who grew up on Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead can find this game fun, where you can live out your fantasy of being a survivor in the zombie apocalypse. Now, the shit that I'll tell you about the video game industry is apparently some brain surgeons, before they do surgery, play Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega, because it helps with their hand-to-eye coordination. What's fun about this? Now, I really feel like you're throwing the rifle up in the air, catching it with the other hand. Well, I better get out of this hellhole, but go fuck yourself, media. Making, video gamers the bad guy in this whole debate about gun violence. Good debate to have. Anybody's not a monster wants kids to be safe, but criminal psychologists say every time the media goes to wall-to-wall coverage of one of these shootings, you expect 2 to 3 copycat crimes a week or two later. Do you make every asshole who watches the news feel like a fucking spree shooter? Okay, well, this bit is done, but oh shit, Captain N, the Game Master. Guess he got spit out of fucking Nintendo Land into the present. Everybody be treating you like a monster, saying, oh god, video games are evil. Okay, I'm out.